Dallas, what's happening? I see you. What's happening with you? So how you doing today, Dallas? Thank you, Billy. How you doing today, brother? Yeah, Dallas, it does. That does help, man. The better you are at rhythm, the better lead player you'll be. So reverse your thought process there. I recommend you listen to a lot of Pete Townsend. Best rhythm guitar player of all time. Think about the lead players in The Who or John Entwistle. John Entwistle was the lead player. Because Pete just laid down rhythm pretty much a lot of the time. Keith played around Pete's rhythm, and then John would have all this space to just fucking go off and go ballistic. So he got the name Thunderfingers for a good reason. Big Johnny Twinkle. That's the quiet one off of Face Dances by The Who. Hey, 1-4 Kitty, how are you? John Lennon, Imagine? I'd rather eat a bowl of dog shit, to be honest with you. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I am not a John Lennon fan. You know, my favorite Beatle is Paul McCartney. I like silly little fucking love songs. Sorry to say. I would rather hear Hello, Goodbye, Get Back, Paperback Writer, or Eleanor Rigby, or like Rocky Raccoon, Back in the USSR. I mean, take your number of Paul tunes. I mean, The Wings. I'm sorry, The Wings smoked John and Yoko. And that's like not a big secret. Everybody knows. I'm alright, Kitty. I wish I would have shot better at the range this morning. Since I'm not really tall, I always have a problem aiming high for like headshots. So a lot of my headshots are like from the nose to the like collarbone. Dallas, I just use, they're just seventh chords. Minor seventh would be that, would be removing that note, this. And I can't remember what the major one was. I like that version of the seventh. I use that a lot. That was original music. You went to the range? You're terrible? Well, Kitty, that's why I take lessons, one for it, right? To get better. I didn't have a lesson this week because my instructor was out of town. So I just worked on some basic fundamentals. Like Mozambique and cadence. Cadence is easy for me because I can keep relatively good time still. Even with my fucked up hands. Like 1/4, sorry, I'm just like, fort, right? I'm holster qualified, and all of my shots when were in alpha zone, I only had one shot out of like the 14 on each holster qualifiers, or on each holster qualifications in the Bravo zone. I should post those photos sometime. I was shooting next to a guy this morning that had the same 22 pistol as me. I was just like, oh, that's wild. All right, that's cool. I'm like, hey, you like that pistol? He's just like, yeah, it's great. I'm like, yeah. Oh, gamer. I don't know Still Got the Blues. I'm sorry. Hey, call me Izzy. What's up? Hey, Daniel. Yeah, since you said, hey, friend, that to me is as nice as saying, please. Sure, we can do that. Dallas, the only one I know really is Rockin' Me, Babe. That's really it. Other than that, the song is just following along. Hey, be right? Yes. Thanks, Daniel. I'm glad you liked that. Hey, Musad. Don't play Hotel California, sorry. Deep Purple, Speed King. Don't know Deep Purple, Speed King, sorry. Not really. Hey, chill guy. Hey, Christian. What's the magic word? Oh, see you, Dallas. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, user 45, how are ya? Hey, Swan. No, Joseph, I'm sorry. The camera's backwards. And for some reason, the people at the Genius Bar and YouTube cannot fix it for whatever reason. I have no idea. But I'm right-handed. If you look at prior videos, you'll see I'm right-handed. I know it's bullshit. It's a motherfucker. You know, like, I don't know. Until I can talk to somebody that can actually figure it out. I thought if I got a new phone, it would resolve itself, but it fucking didn't, so. Hello, yes. This is Leon Phelps. Next caller, you are on the air with the latest man. How may I help you? What is your query? Hey, Joseph. Hey, Mary. Please, let's play. Okay, Swan, you and I are not together. And I'm not a huge Dire Straits guy. I like them. It's something I listen to and not play. Yeah, I'm not a Mark Knopfler guitar fan. I play like this because of Warren Haynes, not because of Mark Knopfler, dude. I said Warren Haynes. Play the Sigit Black amplifier? What is that? Hey Barbara, how you doing? I have no idea what you mean, man. Hey Eddie, how are you? I'll put that stuff up later, man. I'll check out the PDF you sent and then see if I can copy and paste it in there. The issue is that YouTube only allows 1,000 characters. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. And if it runs over, they'll just be like, you can't do it. Danger. So that's pretty much the deal with it. But I'll give it a whack. Sometime between the ending of this stream and the beginning of the evening one. User 45, what's the haps? It's under 400? Okay, so we should have no problem. Okay. Thanks, Eddie. Like I said, I'll check it out when we're off, whatever. That's cool. Be right. Hey, Mina, how are you? Good to see you. Reality is for Tuesdays. That's because Mondays suck, dude. Amp is a Swart STR Tremolo. 110 Jensen P10R speaker powered by an EL34 power tube, dude. Otherwise known as Soulcactus mods. So if you wanted my amp and you wanted my tone, you'd have to contact Swart Amplifiers and say I want an STR Tremolo, but I want it with the Soulcactus mods. He'll understand what you mean. Just go to swartamps.com and email him. I don't get anything. Just so we're clear, he doesn't pay me for this shit. I just have been using his stuff in a professional environment since about, I think, 2008. I've used his amps in a number of bands. And every time, they all fucking kicked ass. That was me. All me. Thank you, Nina. I appreciate that. Thank you, Fort. You guys are great. I love you guys. Okay, well. Okay. I would appreciate that, reality. I'm sorry. Yeah. Just talk to Michael Swart. He's the owner. He's extremely nice. He'll be like, oh, yeah, Larry. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I can do that for you. That's exactly what I'll say. I don't know what the price is. You'll have to... I don't know if there's a difference in what it says on the website versus, like, having my mods installed. I don't know if the pricing's any different. You'll have to take that up with Michael Swart. Hey, Mike Tweedy, how are you? Thank you so much, Mina. Dude, it's hot as hell here in Arizona. It's like 113 today. I'm only wearing a long sleeve shirt because I went to the firing range this morning before my stream, and they keep it like freezer conditions in there. Plus, you know, brass is flying like I've been burned by brass before on my arm, and that doesn't always feel good either. So it kind of pays to wear long clothing at the range, unless you're in an outside environment. But I always laugh at the people that come in shorts and t-shirts and sandals and whatever, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm like, you should protect yourself a little better. Yeah, hey, I'm having a problem reading your text writing, but the Beatles Hey Jude, I don't know the Beatles Hey Jude. Anyways, but as far as my gear goes, it's all listed there in the description. KK, am I from Australia? No, dude. I'm from Chicago. But I live in Arizona now, in the United States. The 67 said hi. Hello back, 67. Sorry, the 67. Dude, who would sound like this in Australia? Really? Nobody. They'd probably kick me out for sounding like this. Thanks, Mike Tweedy. I appreciate that. How old am I, Ocean? Why, do you want to date me? I'm 53. Hey, thanks, kitty. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that. Hey, Half. Well, I can just call you Con. How you doing? You want some good old rockabilly? That I can do. about that? G? Is that the first letter or is it F? Thank you. That's my version of rockabilly. Thanks for it. Oh, I'm sorry, Ocean. Yeah, I can play the acoustic guitar. My acoustic guitar is out of shape, though. It needs to be restored. Eddie, so Dan has not yet showed up to see the acoustic guitar, and I've had it down here now for several streams. Thanks, Alan. Well, I like using low wattage amps. That's how I get my tone. But the other factor of my tone is using that the Jensen P10R Alnico magnet speaker and the EL34 power tube. That's I mean, essentially that's really what you're hearing. That's how I get the crunch, man. This amp, my sole purpose was to base it off of a real vintage Tweed Harvard by Fender. That's the starting off point. But I own the I have owned previously an STR tremolo with the 112 in 6v6 format with that power tube, and that's great too. But if you get him to do the Soulcactus mods, he'll still put in a baffle board. If you don't like the 10, you can take it out and buy yourself a 12 and do the swap. It's not really a big deal. Sorry, let me get back into the room. That's cool, Alan. I mean, yeah, we all have our thing. Hey, Ocean, I saw you. I answered your question about the acoustic guitar. Esther, how are you? Thank you. Where are you from, England or Australia? Is that a map of is that an emoji England flag? Hey, Henry LeBrock. You just started learning electric. What should you learn? Probably something like the Peter Gunn theme. So you can start using all 4 of your fingers and don't become a 3-finger guitar player. So you can get that dexterity going. Also, when you're picking single note lines, not this one in particular because the strumming pattern of this song is all downstrokes. But if you did something like Mission Impossible, let's say, where it's you want to make sure that you're picking every other time down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, yeah? Otherwise, you're going to have a hell of a time playing things like that. That's the best advice I can give you, dude. You can also take private lessons from me if you're interested. And that goes for anyone. Okay, Justin. Hey, dude, I'd appreciate if you'd not come on my channel and pimp your fucking shit. That's kind of uncool, actually. So, like, dude, if you want to pimp your shit, go pimp it on your own channel. Don't come here and pimp it on mine, even if you compliment me. I wouldn't go on somebody else's stream and do that. That's not cool. Oh, okay, Esther, Australia. I like it. Thank you, Esther. That's very nice. Hey, Snapshot, I'm sorry. Peter Gunn theme is just good to get all four of your fingers, get them dexterous. I mean, the other thing I would say learn your open chords, man. Yeah, dude, you're like the process of learning guitar is endless. You're not going to master it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You are never going to master this. You may master a certain genre, like playing blues. Like, I would consider myself a blues master at this point, but I'm not the end all be all. I'm just like a master of like Chicago blues is what I would say. That would be my thing. I'm not a master of slide guitar by any stretch of the imagination. Frankly, I fucking suck. But, as far as lead playing goes, and being able to do that for pretty much anybody that I feel like I can do it for, yeah, I'm a master of that. That's one aspect that I am a master of. So, I mean, it's like the guitar to me, you can learn several different facets and be good or, maybe above average in those genres, facets, however you want to break it up. But man, the journey is never endless. You will keep learning every day. I learn shit every day. I'll be like, I'll listen to something and I'm like, oh fuck, I played that wrong, blah, 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 blah. I'm hearing that differently now. I got it. Ocean, do I have any tips for bar chords? Yes, thank you, Eddie. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, it's a major faux pas, dude. You don't go on somebody else's room and pimp your shit. Bar chords, the best thing to do is practice makes perfect. So you want to get down your sixth root bar chords, your fifth root, and then your fourth root, which is F major. And that just slides up F, G, A, B, C, D, back to E. Same thing with all these. F, A, B, C, D. The fourth root is just another form of the sixth root, major bar chord, all right? Fifth root, that's going to be the most complicated because you're going to have to bar not only your first finger on 5 strings, but then you're going to have to bar your third finger. Notice that Clapton always, like, when you see him play like White Room, like his middle finger always seems to be at attention for some reason. I can't always do that because my hands are a lot smaller than his, so. But you're just gonna have to work through it, as we all do. I mean, I have really small hands, so that's why I was always attracted to like Strat standards or whatever, because they always had a modern C-shaped neck on them, which is a smaller neck. What do I do for a living, sir? KK, I'm doing it. Yeah, well, that's true, Alan. Like I said, I don't really, I mean, I'm just talking here in the room. Would I consider myself, I actually don't consider myself a master of anything on the guitar, but maybe other people will look at me like, oh, you know, he can do the Eric Clapton lead thing pretty masterful, you know, or play Chicago blues pretty masterfully, you know. There's just certain things. I mean, I can tell you this, I've mastered the art of fucking tone. If there's anything that I've mastered, it's tone quality. Hey, Tom, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Piano Seeker, how are you? Hey, Joseph. Hey, Von Gray. How do you like top winding on the bridge? Oh, top winding on the bridge? It just gives it more of a Telecaster kind of feel, to be honest with you, like more snap. So some people, like, this to me is just how this guitar is. You want to wrap it because this is your bridge saddle, essentially. Since you don't have a secondary bridge saddle with a two-stop tailpiece system, you just have the wraparound. But this equals, like, if you had an SG standard, you had a two-piece stop tailpiece, whatever, right? I'm having a hard time getting out the English today. So you would have the metal bridge with the saddles, and then you'd have your actual stop tailpiece, right? So you wouldn't need to wind the strings around the wraparound. You could just wind them underneath. Whenever I have a two-stop tailpiece system on my old SG, you can look up those videos here. I never used to wrap it around. I would just feed the string through like I was restringing my Stratocaster. I don't really believe in it when it's a two-stop tailpiece. That's just me. But I know somebody like Joe Bonamassa prefers it. So those are my thoughts. I think that for everybody, the feel is different, Von Gray. So I would tell you just to experiment it both ways and see which way you like it. What's my favorite song to play, Ocean? Maybe something like Whole Lotta Love, The Lemon Song, Heartbreaker, anything off of Led Zeppelin 2, really. Thank you, Alan. I'm glad you've learned stuff from watching me. That's kind of the purpose of the channel. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up, everybody. I've been playing for 41 years. What is the main purpose of the cage system? I don't know what the cage system is. I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean by that. Hey, Alejandro. No habla español. Buenos dias, my friend. ¿Cómo está? ¿Qué pasa? Those are words that I know. Thank you, Best Eddie Gamer. Well, Von Gray, I encourage you to subscribe and hit that like button, my friend. Of course I can play Start Me Up. I used to be in a Rolling Stones cover band back in Virginia. Those videos are below. Okay, well, I've never heard of that before, so I learned something new today too. Thank you. You're welcome, Lydek. It's a 5-watt tube amp with an EL34, so you sort of have the Marshall right, but it's more of a tweed amp. But it's only 5 watts. It's got one EL34 rectifier tube, which I can't remember which one it is, but I think it's a 5Y3 to lower the plate voltage so I get faster breakup more readily available to me. And it's got 3 12AX7s and one 12 AT7 for the reverb. No, I'm sorry, not the AT7. It's a 12 DW7 for this reverb driver. A little bit different from the AT7 that are in most common Fender amps. If you want, you can go to Sword Amps and check out the STR Tremolo. That's the 5-watt amp that's the model I use. I don't get anything from them, just to be clear. So if you end up buying the amp, I don't get anything from that. I get a crispy high five and a thank you. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that. You're welcome, Keanu, if that's how you pronounce your name, like Neo or John Wick, that Keanu. No, I actually don't know Spanish Castle Magic. Ask This Bold as Love is not a favorite Hendrix record of mine. You don't know how the strumming works? The strumming is like... It's very far away. I don't know the... But it's going to be something like that. Nice and crunchy. Hey, Pav Jan, how are you? Anybody that I missed while I was jamming, sorry. Hey, and if I've missed answering your comments lately, it's because a lot of the comments, for some reason, are now going to my junk mail, my junk email. I don't know why they're not coming to my direct email anymore and why they're going to my junk mailbox, but I'm trying to go back and look through communities and answer all your guys' comments on the short videos or the longer streams. So just be patient. I will answer you guys. Shape of My Heart, please. I don't know what that is. Is that a country song? Tipu, how are you today? Thank you for stopping by. Hey Bella, how are you? Or is it more like Bela Lugosi, and not Bella? Hey Anna, how are you? San Domingo, Montoya. Oh, you like jumping jack flash? Yeah, it's a gas. The provider is in hell, Eddie. You want a jam warm up with you? Okay. Battle me? Battle me how? Lightsabers or blasters? Or hand-to-hand combat? How would you like to battle me exactly, sir? I don't think you want to do blasters with me, man. Thanks, Deju. I really don't know how to pronounce your Depu. Sorry. Kahati? Depu Kahati? Where are you from, man? Hey, Muhammad, how are you? Kalana Rocket? That's rock and roll. Hey, Marco, what's happening? Depu, no, I do not know that. Fantasy Cheese Brain, or excuse me, Fantasy Cheese Basin? Not my wildest dreams. Thank you, Muhammad. If I play Bulls on Parade, that's alright, dude. I don't need your sub that bad. Thank you, though. By the way, I hate it when people do that. So, go watch another chat, dude. I'll give you a sub if you play this. Dude, fuck off, man. Seriously. Dude, that's rude. Hey, Michael, what's happening? Bada bing. I don't know, man. People are weird. Well, you were, dude. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that. my favorite guitar I've ever owned of all time? Was my 7-Up Green Eric Clapton Stratocaster from 92. I played the shit out of it for like 18 years and then unfortunately had to retire it. Like, I literally, like, here, along here, I literally wore the maple wood away. That's how much I played the shit out. Like, it, you know how you see those old, like, Fender 50 Stratocaster, like, you see all the fucking black marks on the fretboard and shit? Yeah, my Clapton Strat had all those. Because I used to play it for, like, 8 hours a day. Like, that was my number one guitar. Everything else came and went, but that stayed. At least during those 18 years. Well, thank you, Mohammed. I appreciate the compliment. Did I quit my last live? When? Today? This morning? No, this is the first one. Michael B., I'm playing out of a Swart STR tremolo. All my gear is listed below. Don't know Blackbird by the Beatles, brother. What's my favorite chord progression? Probably just a 1-4-5. Because I'm a blues guy at heart, so. Let's see. Is the SG my favorite shape? Yeah, that and the Strat, and then the Telecaster and Les Paul, and then the 335. Those are my top 5 guitar choices. But it all depends on what application I'm using it for. Okay, if I'm going to play live, I'm probably going to use a Fender, just because they're just way more reliable in that kind of environment. Especially, like, I don't have a guitar tech to hand shit off to, and so if it's just me taking care of my shit, I'm gonna keep it as simple as stupid as possible. Which means I'm probably gonna use a Strat, and I'm probably gonna use my Sword or my Soulcactus amp and my pedal board, and that's gonna be that. Paulie, I hate Elvis Costello. I'm sorry. I think it's your first time to the. I do like your screen name, Paulie Volcano. That's fucking rad. Need Your Love. That's blues. No, Have You Ever Loved a Woman is blues too. By Derek and the Dominoes. That's fucking sincere and passionate. Tenfold. There's fire in those guitar solos. There's fire in Layla. How blue can you... You a $10 dinner? You said it was just a shack. Oh, I let you live in my penthouse. You said it was a shack. I gave you 40 children, and now you want to give them back. That's a great tune. I just like the, I prefer the Live and Well record. Or I should say Completely Well. B.B. King Completely Well. That's the one. That's my favorite. You're welcome, Polyvolcano. No problem. That's cool, man. I love Page and Gilmore. Gilmore's great in the way that Clapton's great. Their shit's understated. Hey, Marcus, I don't know Hotel California. Sorry. Somewhere out on that horizon. You know that tune, Off the Long Run, In the City? It's really a Joe Walsh tune. JF Cream. I played some Cream earlier. Ocean, I teach privately. You just have to email me at soulcactus19@gmail.com and we can set a time and a place. The place is going to be over video camera, obviously, but we'll set the time and you prepay me for the lesson and we'll meet up at that time over video camera, over either FaceTime or through Instagram or Skype or something. So that's how it, I roll. Yes, Hunter, it is. Ocean, you're welcome. I'm in Arizona, Paulie. Scottsdale, to be exact. Thank you, Roscoe. Thank you for following up, Eddie. Guys, if I don't get to your question, Eddie will. Hey, Serge, what's up? How's Axel Foley? I'm just fucking with you, man. You used to live in Scottsdale, Paulie? That's fucking awesome. Right by the mall, back in '83. We moved here in '86, dude. Nice. Did you go to high school out here or college? Roberto, Judas Priest. Okay. No, I can't play Scuttle Button by Stevie Ray Vaughan. You know how much cocaine I'd have to do? Enough to kill me. I'm probably a small horse. Thank you, Serge. I appreciate it. Oh shit, Paulie, you're 2 years older than me? Well, I mean, not yeah. You went to Yavapai Elementary. Yeah, okay. I remember that, Paulie. Hey, Ferris. John McSteen, what's happening? Both of you guys. How you doing? Muddy Waters? Lawler, Overwhelmed, P90, Dog Ear. All my equipment is listed in the description below where it says read. Hit that and you'll see everything. Reagan got shot the same year. That's right. I'm going to go have some lunch. Thank you for all participating in the stream. Paulie, it was great to meet you, dude. Come back anytime. Evening stream will probably be, I don't know, 5, 6, or 7 tonight. I'll put a posting up when I decide, all right? So it probably will not be at the usual time. And Eastern Standard Time is 3 hours ahead of me, folks, so... anyways, thank you everybody for participating in the live stream today. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up. If you want to support me more, you can always buy a super sticker or a sticker while we're in live stream. That money goes direct into my pocket, most of it. You can also go to my Patreon page. The link's down below, along with Instagram. But you can buy my songs on my Patreon page. And Instagram, you can, of course, follow me. And the account's not private. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a great afternoon. Be good to yourselves and be good to the ones around you. Yeah? Woo! All right. Thanks. Love you guys. Bye-bye.